in the right position for purpose, mentally, spiritually. You can do something at 11:59, and at 12 o'clock, 1 minute later, you are literally in a whole nother place and don't even know it. I'm gonna give you some mission. I'm gonna give you some things that God shared with me. If you sin at 12 o'clock, mentally, physically, however you commit this crime, if you sin at 12 o'clock, how you dealing with life at 12:01 is totally different because you are in a different place. Every time you sin, you need to be located. Adam, where are you? Why did God ask that question? Because he just broke a law. And when you break a spiritual law, it relocates you. You're not in the same spiritual place. Who has bewitched you, O Galatian? You started out in the spirit, you end up in the flesh. The devil knows. This is why some of the words I hold on to geographically in the Bible to locate this type of understanding. God put them in the garden, but the devil was more cunning than any beast of the field. Why does it name garden for them and field for him? These are locations, and the enemy knows if I speak to you and you respond to what I say, you will not be in a location to do what you're called to do. So even though you're called to be fruitful, to multiply, to replenish, to subdue, if I can get you out of that place through disobedience, now you're not even in the place mentally to know how to do it. And he knows that God has consequences for sin. The wages of sin is death. I want to talk you out of a place that even though you're called to do purpose, God won't even let you back in the place to do purpose unless you repent. And the longer you are out of position for purpose, the more I'm downloading the devil's lies, which becomes our truth, our perception. Most of our perception come from the devil's lies because we were out of position for purpose. So now you're frustrated about what God called you to do. Now you're confused about what God called you to do. All because he talked you out of a place. He talked them out of a place. The enemy took the isolation place of the children of Israel in the wilderness. He took that to make sure they would never get in the promised land. So he made them believe that God would not give them what they needed. Did you bring us out here to die? What?